This will go till 5:15. So this is radar indicated rotation with this storm. We've seen in the past this storm has had broad rotation. So the National Weather Service is watching this closely whenever we see potential that it could create a tornado immediately. So we do have that tornado warning in place. This part of the cell is moving east at 15 miles per hour. The entire storm is gradually making its way east-northeast, but it's going to just skirt by Rocky Ford. Rocky Ford, you'll still likely see at least 50-60 mile per hour gusts from this storm. La Junta, you could still feel the impacts of this storm, but the main impact will be south. And this warning will be in place for the next few minutes. The circulation would be right about here with this thunderstorm, and the entire storm itself could have at least ping pong ball size hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So even if it doesn't produce a tornado, this is a very dangerous storm, could cause some considerable damage. So we're watching this storm very closely for now. It is south of Highway 50 and it's staying south of Highway 50. That's the storm we're going to be watching very closely today. But meanwhile, we do have other storms to talk about. Some thunderstorms have moved towards the east of Huerfano County, moving awfully close to Trinidad. Those are just your general run-of-the-mill storms with heavy rain and maybe some small hail. We also do have a couple of stronger thunderstorms moving into the east side of El Paso County between Ellicott and Callahan. Right now we have this storm. These ones are moving a little bit more towards north, and this is where we will see some small size, maybe marble size hail, lots of lightning, heavy rainfall, and this is going to be on top of areas that have already seen extensive damage due to more rain on top of that is, of course, never good. We have 2 warnings in place in the Pueblo area. We do have a flash flood warning in green. That covers Highway 50 west of town Pueblo. Pueblo West, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning in this yellow box until 7:45. With this storm, you could have $half size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. The storm is gradually moving towards the northeast. Storms today are going to continue to keep their strength. It's been a bit of a later start to thunderstorm activity, but they still have a lot of atmosphere to take advantage of, and they will continue to progress towards the east throughout the afternoon. Looks like I-25 still seeing showers, thunderstorms through dinner time. That strong storm just south of La Junta looks to stay just south of Highway 50, and that would be a good thing, staying in a rural part of the eastern plains. We'll keep watching that storm. And then storms continue to push east this evening, even after dark. Most of our thunderstorm activity will be done by midnight. Now, in terms of our temperatures right now, rain-cooled air where we've seen thunderstorms, so Woodland Park, Monument in the 40s, elsewhere still nice and warm. That warmth provides energy for thunderstorm development. Now, tonight we'll drop to the 40s and 50s, and tomorrow we're still going to be cool, 60s and 70s for highs, well below average. So your Saturday will start off the weekend on a cooler note with still more thunderstorms likely. We could see a couple strong storms tomorrow as well. But then things are going to start to dry out rather quickly. Sunday, 80, no chance of rain for Thursday, and then we'll stay in the 80s into Juneteenth on Monday. And we have a slight chance of thunderstorms Thursday, but the majority of next week is looking dry. For Pueblo, we're going to have one more day with thunderstorms in the 70s. Then by Sunday for Father's Day, 88, sunshine remaining dry. Then the 90s are going to be in place most of next week, except for Thursday, have a chance of a thunderstorm. Canyon City are also following this drying trend, and we're finally going to warm to the 80s by Sunday, but one more day Saturday of thunderstorm potential. And Woodland Park, you could see some storms Saturday and mud next week. Otherwise, your temperatures are climbing back to the 70s, guys.